When you're juggling a lot of projects, it can be overwhelming to have so many things going on at the same time and not really know what the next thing to do is. So part of that paralysis may be that you lack the clarity, you lack the process to slice the thing that you're doing over and over into a more manageable way. I want to talk about how you can have more clarity around creating your YouTube videos from video to video so that you keep the pipeline going, you keep the recording going, you keep the editing going, you keep the publishing going, you keep the promotion going, because you break it into little pieces so that you don't end up in a situation where you're overwhelmed by all the different projects that you have going on. And what happens, just from my own experience, this is a solution that can help you not just with creating YouTube video after YouTube, it could be blog post after blog post, it could be newsletter after newsletter. But whatever it is, the thing that I do is I think about what are all the steps in the process, and then I slice them into little pieces. So for the YouTube video, I have an idea, then I have to write out that idea and discover that idea. So I have an ideation, discovery. Once I've got that figured out, then I have to record it. Once I've recorded it, then I need to edit it. Once I've edited it, then I need to publish it. I publish it on YouTube, I might publish it to my website. And once I've published it, I might do some promotions. So what I've done in my Evernote is I've created folders for each of those steps. And when I'm moving the idea from one step to the next step, I simply move it from folder to folder. So when I'm in editing mode, I can just go into the editing folder and I'll see, okay, these are the 4 videos I need to edit. Or I go into the publish folder. These are the 4 videos I need to publish. I don't have to think. Part of what's helped me be successful as a freelancer and just be successful in a lot of different areas of my life is I did the thinking ahead of time, and then I created a system that manifested that thinking. And so the folders is a way of manifesting the thinking process and breaking those into steps. So I no longer have to think. I simply move the thing into the folder, and then when it's in that folder, I know that's what I need to do. And so that helps me keep things moving. And it also lets me, as a creative person who likes to change what I'm doing, from one moment I might want to record, and later in the evenings or when I'm tired, I don't really want to record, but I'm fine editing, right? So I go to the edit folder, and these are the things I can edit. So I'm always able to move something forward in that moment because I know where to find the thing that I'm looking for to move it forward in the way that I'm able to move it forward in that moment. And so that can be the case for your blogs. I do the same thing for my blogging. I do the same thing for my podcasting. I do it for all of these different creative endeavors that I have. Now, when you're talking about something a lot bigger, like a book, it gets a little bit more complicated, and there's some steps you can do, but you can take that same basic idea and essentially take the chapters or parts of the sections of your chapters and do the same type of thing and create a folder structure and allow that content that you're creating evolve over time. But the core idea here is to take the project that is particularly the things you're doing over and over. So if you're a YouTuber like myself, you're creating video after video after video. And so if you just slice that into pieces and then you have a way to move your project through those steps and organize it that way, then that'll help you keep it moving. And that'll also prevent you from forgetting about that video you might have recorded that you never went and edited and published. So you put all that time into something and you forgot to finish. You forgot to edit it. You forgot to publish it. You know, I mean, that would be just a horrible thing to get to a situation where you finished a video but you forgot to publish it because you were just so disorganized and there was so much chaos. So I try to just keep a simple structure using just simple folders, whether you're using Evernote or something else. Just keep it as simple as possible and then slice each step of the process as small as possible. And then just move your project through those folders. And then when you go into those, you don't have to think, you can just act. And that's one of the things that helps me keep things moving, helps me make things happen, and helps me stay consistent over time. Part of the idea is that when you remove the friction, in this case, the thinking friction, you'll be surprised just how much you can accomplish in particularly a short amount of time. And so figure out where that friction is and remove it. Add some ways to smooth things out and move those projects forward. I'm Jason Scott Montoya, and thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Look who's peeking in at me.